And welcome back. The battle against terrorism is no longer being fought only on the battlefield. Sometimes, the greatest threat comes from within. When those entrusted with protecting a nation are accused of secretly assisting its enemies, the consequences can be devastating. That is why the arrest of a Nigerian soldier allegedly linked to the supplying military uniforms to terrorist groups has sent shockwaves through the country's security establishments. If the allegations are proven, the case could expose a dangerous insider network capable of undermining military operations from within. According to security analyst Zagazola Makama, troops of Operation Hadinkai have arrested a soldier who had previously been declared wanted by the Nigerian army over his alleged involvement in supplying military uniforms and other military equipment to terrorist groups operating in Nigeria's northeast. The arrest marks a significant development in the military's ongoing efforts to identify and dismantle internal networks suspected of assisting terrorist organizations that have continued to threaten communities across the region. The suspect has been identified as Private Mohammed Yusuf, service number 23NA/84/1939, attached to the Nigerian Army Ordnance Training Facility in Lagos. According to the reports, he was apprehended at approximately 6:30 p.m. on July 25, 2026, during an operation carried out by troops of the 7th Provost Group under the leadership of the acting commander. His arrest reportedly followed days of intelligence gathering and surveillance by the military investigators who had been tracking his movements after he was declared wanted by the army. Preliminary investigation reportedly revealed that before being declared wanted, the soldier has absconded from his unit and traveled to Maiduguri on July 7, 2026. Instead of reporting to his duty station, investigators believe he went to hiding while allegedly attempting to evade military authorities. The movement of a serving soldier without authorization immediately raised suspicion, prompting security agencies to intensify efforts to determine his whereabouts and establish whether his disappearance was connected to the allegations already under investigation. Investigators further claimed that the wanted soldier was sheltered in Gomarin Costain area of Jere local government area in Borno State. According to the intelligence reports, he was allegedly accommodated by another 7th soldier, Private Baba Kamal Saleh, of the Corps of Intelligence, DIKWA. The aspect of the investigation has attracted particular attention because it raises the possibility that the suspect may have not been operating alone. If investigators establish that additional military personnel knowingly assisted him, the scope of the investigation could expand significantly. Acting on what was described as credible intelligence, troops of the 7th Provost Group reportedly placed the suspect under continuous surveillance. Rather than moving in immediately, investigators monitored his activities and movement before carrying out the arrests. According to the reports, the operation reached its climax at Jadari bus stop, where the suspect was intercepted while allegedly attempting to flee towards neighboring Cameroon. The successful interception prevented what investigators could believe had been an attempt to escape Nigeria jurisdiction before questioning could take place. Military authorities say that the suspect is currently being held in the custody of the 7th Provost Group, while further investigations are ongoing. According to the information released, investigators are examining allegations that the soldier supplied military uniforms and other official recruitment to terrorist elements. They are also attempting to establish whether he acted independently or as part of a broader network involving additional collaboration within or outside the military establishments. If the allegations are proven, the implication could be extremely serious. Terrorist groups have repeatedly been accused of wearing military uniforms during attacks on villages, highways, and security formations. Such disguises can confuse civilians, delay defensive response, and enable attackers to approach targets before revealing their true identity. Military uniforms are therefore not merely clothing. They represent authority, trust, and operational security. Any unauthorized transfer of such equipment has the potential to endanger both security personnel and innocent civilians. The reported arrest also highlights the increasing importance of counterintelligence within Nigeria's armed forces. Modern security threats are not limited to armed confrontation on the battlefield. Insider threats involving espionage, unauthorized disclosure of sensitive information, diversion of military equipment, and logistical support for criminal organizations have become a major concern for security agencies around the world. Identifying individuals who exploit their positions to assist hostile groups is now considered as an essential component of national security. At the same time, it is important to distinguish allegations from established facts. Although the suspect has been arrested and is reportedly under investigation, he remains entitled to due process under Nigerian law. The allegation against him must be supported by credible evidence and tested through the appropriate military and legal procedure before any final determination of guilt can be made. Investigations are expected to examine documentary evidence, witness testimony, communication records, and any recovered materials linked to the alleged offenses. The Nigerian military has in recent years intensified internal disciplinary measures aimed at protecting operational integrity. Troops deployed under Operation Hadinkai continue to conduct offensive operations against terrorist groups in the northeast while simultaneously strengthening internal mechanisms designed to identify security breaches. The latest arrest, if supported by evidence, will demonstrate the military's determination to confront not only external threats but also individuals within its own ranks who may compromise national security. The investigation is also expected to determine whether military uniforms or equipment allegedly diverted from official channels were actually used in previous terrorist attacks. Establishing such links could provide investigators with valuable intelligence regarding supply routes, logistic networks, and methods used by terrorist organizations to obtain restricted military items. Every piece of information recovered during the investigation could contribute to future operations aimed at disrupting terrorist capabilities across the region. The investigation remains active, and military authorities have indicated that efforts are continuing to identify any additional individuals who may have been involved. If the allegations are substantiated, the case could become one of the most significant insider security breaches investigated in recent months. Nigerians will be watching closely as investigators work to determine the full extent of the alleged activities, identify any accomplices, and ensure that anyone found responsible is held accountable in accordance with the law. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you find this report informative, please like this video and subscribe to our channel so you never miss our latest updates in Nigeria and worldwide. I'm Chimejim Okoro, and thanks for watching.